All right, now, so I would say that we finished the users pages, all the things that we need to finish about the users pages, the profile and all of that. All right, so I want to go right over here and I want to work with the search, all right, to finish this up. But even before we do this, I want to, fix a couple things here and there. For example, I want to remove this button right here. So if I just go to resources and if I go to views, if I go to layouts, play it right here. So if I just go down there, so there is possibly the post job. This needs to be removed right here. So just save. All right, so now it's done. So what we want to go ahead and do now, we want to work with the search. So first of all, we need to go ahead and make a route. So if we just go to web right here, yeah, we can actually go to jobs right here and we can work with this. So let me just grab this, for example, and just paste. So this will be a type of any, we need it to be like this in order to actually work. And this will actually be just search like that. All right, and this will hit the search function right here, and this will be search dot job right here. So just save this, copy this function right here, and let's go to HTTP controllers, and if we go to jobs, controller right here, I want to go right here and I want to paste this in. Let's copy this first and paste. Let's cut this and paste right here. All right, so I want to go ahead right here and I want to grab the data from the form. If we actually go to resources and if we go to views and if we go to, let's say, to the home, all right, so there is actually the search part, there is the form part right here. So the method is going to be post, and the route right here, well, actually before the route we need the action, so this will equal. All right, so let's cut this and paste. So this will be search like that. All right, so there we go. Let's save. So we want to grab the data from the three inputs, All right, so it says search not found, not defined. All right, so it's actually search dot job. All right. All right, so search dot job, not comma. So yeah, let's go right here. It's actually search dot job. It's right here. So what's wrong? All right, so it's not finding this right here, which is weird because we just set up the route. I want to go ahead and save this search function. Will it work? I don't think it will work. I'm not sure why, because everything looks good to me. This is route search, and go into the search function and it has this name. All right, so there is the route and there is the action. So just give me a second. All right, so what I did is actually I cleared the cache. So as you can see right here, I did PHP artisan optimize, and I did PHP artisan config cache, and I did PHP artisan route cache. So all of these will simply just clear the config and the route cache right here, and it will actually work just like that. As you can see, it's right over here. All right, so now let's go ahead and grab the data from the three inputs right here, the type, the region, and the job title right here. So so there is the first thing, which is the select. So let's name this, for example, like region, and we will have those regions right here. All right, so right after this we want to pick the job type. Is right here. This will be job underscore type. This will be job underscore region, and let's copy this, and this is right here. We will make this so it will be only the job title. All right, so yeah, if we just go ahead, this will be job title. So let's save this now. Let's go down at the bottom and check for the, let's see, yeah, so the button right here, type, the submit name is also submit, like that. And I want to also add our CSRF, so this should be right after this RF right here, right after the form. All right, so save this whole thing. All right, so what I want to also go ahead and do now is continue with my controller. So since we set up the names, we can actually go ahead right now and get those data. So this will be job underscore title. This will equal request here, and we're gonna get right away. So we're gonna get job underscore title, like that. Let me just copy those and paste like a couple times. This will actually be request, and we will pass in also our request right here. All right, so this will be job region, and this will be job type right here. All right, so right after this, let's actually do our own query. So I want to go ahead and name this searches, like that. So, you know, we're going to go ahead and grab the data from the job controller, sorry, from the job model right here. So we want to go select like that, and we want to go with where. All right, so we're going to grab the data where the job underscore title right here, like let's see right here, like that job title that the user is trying to enter. All right, and we will add the percentage sign right here. All right, so yeah, there we go. What else? We need also to go right here and add where. Let's copy this one time, and this right here should be job region. All right. What else right here? So this should be job region, like that. All right, so let's copy this one more time. What we need to work with is a job type right here, and this is also going to be the job type. All right, so right after this, we're just going to go ahead and go get. Right, so this should actually get this data. So, you know, you probably like don't understand what's going on right here. So what I'm basically doing is grabbing, you know, is setting up that where clause. So I'm grabbing the job title right here, and I'm going like. The like keyword right here should actually allow us to search through a string based on a specific pattern. So these patterns right here are, you know, the percentage sign. It could be another sign right here. If I actually go ahead now and go like SQL, something like this, this will allow us to go to this, you know, page, W3 calls page. So with the like operator right here in SQL, you know, with where, I can go ahead and search through a string based on a specific pattern right here. All right, so these patterns are called wildcards, and they're used with like. So the percentage sign right here, it's one of these patterns, basically represents like a 0 or more or multiple characters The underscore sign right here represents one or single character. All right, so you can read about it right here. There's a bunch of information about it down at this page, but I'm gonna actually stop right here. Now, the only thing that you need to know is we're using like, and the like, based on these patterns right here, based on this pattern right here, will allow us to search through this column right here. All right, so this right here represents like a bunch of characters, before the value that we're going to enter, and this right here represents a bunch of characters also right after the value that we're trying to grab. All right, so this is how it will work. I don't think it's that, it's even that hard to grasp. All right, so I want to go ahead and go to, to render the data, to render our own data. I want to go to jobs right here, dot search, for example. So let's save this. So let's go ahead. Let's see right here. I want to send this with the compact. All right. If we go and create this blade template, so if we go to jobs, .blade.php. All right. So if we just go to the single right here, copy this, or we can even copy this whole thing. So let's paste. Let's go down at the bottom and just go and for each. All right, I think that there is actually a similar page that we can work with, which is actually the categories. So if we just go the single right here, all right, so we can just go ahead at this section and we can grab it actually, and this will allow us to simply, this will allow us to simply just echo out our own data. So let's paste this whole thing in. So we already have the searches. So if we just go right here and enter searches like this. All right, so if we're sending the searches right here, so this will be search results. All right, so let's copy this once again, and let's go right here and paste this in. Again, paste this in right here. All right. So I guess now it should actually echo out all of this. We do not need to change a thing right here because it's gonna grab all of the data. All right. So if we do not have any kind of search with that the user is trying to insert, or which the user is the user is trying to search for. So we're gonna go no jobs with this search just yet, for example. All right. So let's just save. If we go right here and if we try, for example, to look up something, let's try and go to jobs right here. All right, so we're gonna grab the title, for example, and we're gonna go ahead and grab the job region. All right. We're not gonna make those. I don't think it will be a good idea to make those. Let's see, anywhere, blah blah blah. Well, actually, let's make this just New York. All right, so let's just copy. Let's copy this now. All right, so for this, I want to keep this. Where is the job type exactly? So it's actually a full-time job. So let's just click right now. All right, so we're getting an error. So unexpected token and for each expected in the file right here. So this is end for each and F and for each. So we probably got something wrong. So yeah. yeah, we should actually go right here and wait a second. This is actually end section. All right, so yeah. So as you can see, no jobs with this search just yet. We've probably done something wrong with the logic, you know, but it's actually working. It's going to this page, which is, or it's going to this link, which is search, but we've done something wrong. So let me just, all right, now, so I made those to be double quotes instead of single quotes right here. So hopefully it will actually work. So if I just save this, let's get back to the home right here. Let's click home once again. So let's now go ahead and try to work with this. So let's pick up the region right here. Let's paste this. Let's copy this. This is the title. And if we go right here, this is the full time. If we go right here, all right, and make it full time. Let's make like, all right, so we wanna go ahead and make this so it will be full time like that. So let's copy this. All right, so let's click search right now. All right, so as you can see, it's actually grabbing this piece of data. You know, this record right here, since we got it right. All right, and if you know, of course, if the user did not have like, yeah, if the user did not enter like a valid search, a search that we do not have data to, it will display the message right here, which says that there is no jobs with this search just yet. All right, but we need to actually make this so it will be timed like that, and we need to make this Cairo. All right, we want to make like everything capital, you know, we want to make it this capitalized, you know, the first character should be a big character in order for this to actually work. Right, because might be case sensitive, you know. So yeah, this is how it will actually work if we try, for example, something that does not exist, like for example Laravel dev, and if we try right here from like Palo Alto, for example, full-time, we click search job, so search results, you know, there no jobs with this search just yet. So yeah, it will work like this basically. So yeah, this will be all. And do we have something to basically work with? I feel like I left something behind, but you know, I think if I just click search with no, yeah, so as you can see right over here, this is what I was talking about. It's simply, you know, if we did not enter anything right here, let's just refresh this and let's try to not enter anything, and let's see what's gonna happen. So it's basically going and grabbing all the data, which is wrong. I want to actually set up some kind of request right here also. So I just want to go ahead. All the request was actually, let's see right here. Request was inside the user's controller. So there is the request. Let's copy this, go down here. Before this right here and paste. So yeah, this will be job title, job region, and job type right here. All right, so we will make them only like required, and that will be all. All right, so just save this thing right here. We also want to go to the web right here, and I want to make this welcome right here. So I want to comment this line, or actually I want to go ahead Yeah, let's comment it, and let's go right here, and instead of actually rendering the welcome page as the first page that we should go to, we can just render yeah, we can render the index page right here. So this will be something like welcome, for example. All right, so let's just save. All right, so if we just go right here now to the index, all right, so it's still not working. We get this right here, and if we go to the home controller, we should not go to the home controller, should go to this controller right here. This is why. So let's just refresh. All right, so let's click on this. All right, so it's going to the home, but once we hit this right here, all right, so what exactly am I doing wrong? We go right here, it's gonna go to the jobs controller. So we need like to go ahead and, all right, so let's go optimize right here, and let's go config cache. Let's go route cache right here. All right, so let's refresh. All right, so now finally target class job controller does not exist. http:/controller/jobs/jobs controller. Now that doesn't make any sense because it actually does exist and it's working perfectly. So this is very weird. All right, so this is actually taking too long. This video was not planned to take too long. Jobs controller right here and class. We save. All right, so jobs controller. All right, so just give me a second. So yeah, in order for this to work, actually, we need to actually keep it to the home controller right here, not the jobs controller. Because if we look at the jobs controller, we're not even going to find an index function in it. We did not even create any. Actually, we're rendering the home page through the home controller right here, which contains this index page, which goes to the home right here. All right, so this is why we're going to keep this like that, home controller, app/http:/controllers/home controller right here. So yeah, this is how this will go. I also want to go ahead right here. I want to try and click on the search. All right, so it's going to the same page, so it's not actually going to search unless the user enters something right here, which is what we want. So yeah, this will be all, and I will see you on the next one.